welcome back to a brand new Player 2 unboxing. My name is Paul James, and today, with thanks to my local EB games, I've got the Final Fantasy XVI Deluxe Edition and the special steelbook that came with the pre-order for EB. This was an EB exclusive box. We'll talk more about that shortly. But, apologies that this has taken a little while for it to actually come out, because I've been so up Final Fantasy XVI's ass since I was playing the game before launching a review. Thank you very much to Square Enix and local distributor Bandai Namco Australia for getting the game to me so that I can review it. The game is available on the Player 2 website, player2.net.au. I've given it a sensational score, and I was thoroughly enjoying it playing in the weeks in the lead up to launch. But I've been devouring it since, trying to clean up side quests and all those sorts of things. Maybe I'll have a crack at the plat one day. We'll see what the Final Fantasy mode is like. But anyway, Final Fantasy XVI Deluxe Edition. Let's get into it. I really wish I could have gotten that big Final Fantasy Collector's Edition. But EB Games, while I've got you listening, you're done fucked up with the this level 5 stuff. It's not on. I won't even dive into my personal circumstances to how I got screwed, completely and utterly screwed out of the level 5 thing, a status I've had since the moment it became a thing. But that is why I was then unable to pre-order that edition. So I'm going to curtail my anger about it for now, because I would be holding a $700 collector's edition here, showing that off to you right now, instead of the deluxe edition here. So yeah, let's move on. So, within the deluxe edition, and sorry I've already cracked open the box, with it we've got this beautiful art on the front, outline of the contents in the back, Fate is written in fire, Final Fantasy XVI is amazing. Please go and play it, I implore you to. But, we've got the box. Inside, we have another steelbook, the official kind of proper one. Ifrit on the inside. Clive, the Final Fantasy XVI logo, text down the side there. That's again kind of the more official stuff. Versus, let me swing it around. We've got two different takes on Ifrit in the two different steelbooks, and our contrast in the two external box arts. I am really big on this one. It's so much more striking to me, but it's also not the official one. So you'll notice the logo, like the name Final Fantasy XVI, is just a bit more generic. It's just kind of stamped on the side as opposed to that really specific Final Fantasy kind of font. So it's disappointing that font isn't on this box art, because otherwise that's 100% the way to go. But I'm going to stick with this anyway. I think that'll be the one that houses the disc once I crack it open. So we've got our two steelbooks. Again, one was the freebie from EB Games, special bundled kind of pre-order bonus, and the standard that comes in the deluxe edition that you can pick up at JB Hi-Fi or something as well, and other retailers. We have a map of sorts here, I presume of the entirety of Valisthea. It's got that smell about it that they always do. But we've got our map. And then there's the standard version of the game with the standard key art that we've seen. We'll break open the seal on that. I've got some keys here. Come on. Alright, the standard version of the game, which includes the disc, promotion for Forspoken. It's the usual standard Square Enix thing here, where there's lots of promotions for other titles. So we've got Forspoken, we've got Crisis Core, Star Ocean: The Divine Force, Theatre Rhythm: Final Bar Line, Octopath Traveler 2, one of the best games of this year, as well as Final Fantasy XVI, Tactics Ogre Reborn, Direfield Chronicle, Valkyrie Elysium. Basically, like, here's everything we released in the last 6 months. What else have we got? Download the free trial for Final Fantasy XIV Online, which now includes the acclaimed Heavensward. With more jobs, a new race, and the level cap increased to 60. I so desperately want to play Final Fantasy 16, but I know the commitment is going to be enormous. So I just, one day, I promise. We've got the disc. We have reversible art, so people might be familiar with the other kind of piece of key art that's out there. Again, Fate Within Fire, all the kind of standard text and stuff there. But that is also an extraordinary piece of art. I think I'll keep the Clive one on the front because I am really big on how they've presented this. It's such an amazing game. I cannot encourage people enough to play Final Fantasy XVI if you haven't already, and it has been about a week since the game is now launched. Everyone, but I implore you to play this game. I'm going to start tucking all of the stuff that I want back inside my preferred steelbook now. Thank you EB Games for teeing this up because it's amazing. But there you go, the contents of the Final Fantasy XVI Deluxe Edition. It includes the cloth map that we've seen, the Clive Rossfield steelbook with the Ifrit on the inside, Clive on the front, and I've got my bonus steelbook there as well. Lots of boxes. That is the Final Fantasy XVI Deluxe Edition unboxing. Yeah, I'm trying not to move so that I don't ruin this. That is the Final Fantasy XVI Deluxe Edition unboxing. Final Fantasy XVI is out now. Go check out my review on the Player 2 website if you haven't already done so. If you enjoyed this unboxing, please be sure to like, share and subscribe. All the buttons are down below. Hit the notification bell, that way you're alerted to every new video the moment it goes live on the channel. That includes patch to Player 2 plays, more unboxings and a whole bunch more. There's some awesome stuff that can be found exclusively on this YouTube channel, so please subscribe and go check it out. Visit the website, player2.net.au, for reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, links to the podcast series Patched, the Player 2 Pixelcast, and Dev Diary, where there's been some sensational developer guests on the show in recent weeks and months, with more to come, so please subscribe and go check it out. We're on Patreon, patreon.com/player2au, kicking a few bucks at the lower tiers, early access to episodes, at the higher tiers, monthly episode exclusives, and finally there's Twitter. You find me at Paul James Games, the website you find on player2au, and until next time, thank you very much to Bandai Namco Australia for providing myself with the review code for the purposes of the review that you can already find on the website, and it's been up for 10 days now. Make sure to check out the Player 2 Plays, that's available on the YouTube channel as well. Lots of awesome stuff there for Final Fantasy 16, and hopefully more to come. This is an amazing game that I hope has legs, hopefully gets like the 10-2, 13-2, 13 Lightning Return style treatment with some follow-ups. Hopefully they're better than 13-2 and Lightning Returns, but that's a whole other conversation for another time anyway. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.